My first name is Myracle, Myracle, and Boyd Boyd.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I spell it B. I was a kid that grew up like, I had like behavior problems. I was like really bad. So I got kicked out of a lot of schools. At the time, when I went to high school, they put me in a BD program my 8th grade year. And then when I went to high school, I was still in a BD program. And they isolate you from everybody. You have to be in a hall. You have to eat with them at lunch. Like, you had to kind of earn your way out to like, it felt like you were in prison kind of. And I had trouble with that, like, cause I didn't like having not to see my friends, so I was always acting out being bad because I was so isolated from everybody and I didn't like it. BD is behavior disorder program, so it's for kids that just get in trouble. I have gotten a lot of referrals. I probably had like 200 referrals. Like, I was out of control, like, so I have like a file on all that. Like, I was on an IEP and all that. I was walking home from school and I used to hang with one of my old friends, Chelsea, and she was like, I'm gonna go to the center, like, it's open center, you wanna come? I'm like, can I come or do I gotta sign up? She was like, yeah, you gotta sign up, but you can come for your first time. I was like, okay. I was like, oh my God, look at all these people. And then they had food, and I love food. I was like, yeah, free food. So it was fun, and I liked it. Like when kids would get smart and stuff, they were very patient. Very patient. Like, it was mostly the middle school girls, not the younger kids. I never really was around the young ones. It was more so middle school and up. And they would get jazzy. And they were patient. I'm just like, you patient. That's not something I'm used to, like, being around a calm person. Like, there would be times I would come in with the attitude and I would give them a hard time sometimes. And they were just patient. And I'm just like, wow. We had a girls' night where I talked to the girls and told them like my life story and stuff. And I planned it out for a couple of days with Jasmine, and we were doing like working on slideshows and stuff. So when the night came, I gathered them up in a circle in the gym, and I had the laptop and I was just talking. I was really nervous that night. I was like, okay, I'm like, we gonna do this. And then everybody started crying. It was so powerful, like, cause I just never experienced that, like, crying with a bunch of girls and stuff. Like, I didn't know that my life story can impact people like that. And it was so, like, I felt like God was there, like he had to be. And we were all crying, and then Jasmine and I think Camila had us all, Jasmine, Camila, and Gabby, she was a volunteer, had us all sit in a circle, and we sat down and on the floor, and they prayed on us and stuff. And it was the best experience ever, and the girls got so attached to me after that. It just taught me a lot, like, to trust more, because there was so many people around me. I still had struggled with that, but I'm a little bit more open to trust now because I'm more comfortable with people. I am going to Black Hawk right now. I've decided to major in childhood education, which means like you get to work with kids and stuff, like preschools or centers or something. Jasmine, I still talk to Jasmine because at this point, like, we're forever. Like, we're like sisters. Like, she's never gonna get rid of me.